There we go. All right, so it looks like it just had a hiccup. Hopefully you guys can see the screen here pretty good. I try to make it as close to the one that I use on TikTok so that you all can see and everybody's happy. Now the only problem we're gonna have is there's no music, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. We can still look at the stocks and see what's going, see what's moving. As you guys can see, ROLR. I wanted to point something out to you guys. So from the other day, so from yesterday, ROLR, this is a 1 minute chart. I'm going to go ahead and erase all these lines that I've got here because, well, I don't really need them anymore. Is there anybody in YouTube? I'm not sure, so. But I'm going to erase all these lines so you guys can see. All right, so here's on the left, we have roller, and on the right, we have SPHL. All right, so here we go. Let's make sure these are all stretched the right way. Perfect. So if you look at roller, you'll see that initial push to 21, there it is, okay? Your initial push on SPHL to 1242, if you look what happened exactly afterwards. So you got that push, you got your big red candle, big top wick, bunch of little top wicks, right? And then you got this little dip here. Well, look, you got that little dip here, same thing. Then you got another little dip once it pushed up, another little dip once it pushed up right there. And then it continued to trade sideways. Before market open, it dipped even more. Right here, it dipped even more on roller. You go over here, so you've got that little dip, you've got that little dip, you've got a little bit bigger of a dip here going back to volume weighted average price. But look, right before market open, it dipped again. Over here, you see it dipped and came back up a little bit. Here it did pretty much the same damn thing. It dipped and then came back up a little bit and a little bit more right into market open. And then right at market open, it just took a dump down to the 200 EMA on a 1 minute. This one here took a dump. It didn't get as far, but yet it continued to trade sideways throughout the day, hit 12, hit 15, back down to 13, back to 16, and so on and so forth. This one here, basically the same thing. Traded sideways, little dip, little rip, little dip, little rip. You got this double bottom right here. And then once it broke 833 again, it decided to take off. Luckily, I held all my shares. Yeah, it made my day. SPHL made my day. I actually ended up holding 48 shares, ended up selling 40 of them up here at like 20, almost 21. And then I ended up selling the rest, the 8, back down here at like 1870, right before it dipped back down to 14. So what I'm bringing to your attention is these low float dippers, dippers and rippers, these low floats. This one's 2.28. Also, I would love to know if there's anyone on YouTube, one, two, what the lag is on there. So if anyone wants to hop on to YouTube just to kind of help me out, give me an idea whether it's working or not, that would be wonderful. Hey, what's up, on my mama? How you doing, man? So yeah, so this is what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to make this work, and here it is. So ROLR, I think it's gonna get up to 33.43. I think that's where it's gonna go. Right now, it halted up at 29.05. Well, never mind. It didn't halt. It just faked us out there. How does it not, though? I mean, I don't understand that. came down to frickin' 25, just ripped to 29, 29.40 now. Now it's hit the high of the day, 29.40. How does it not halt? I mean, I'm glad it doesn't halt on the way up, but still. Let me read some comments here. Still don't see anybody on YouTube, so I appreciate your guys' help. Thanks for going on to YouTube and helping me out. uh, Ricardo, you are in YouTube. Okay, I don't see anything there. Uh, hello. Hello, what do you think of alts? Alts? I don't know. Let's see. What's alts look like? All right, perfect. What's up, Night Owl? Thank you for writing in there. All right, I'm gonna do this first on YouTube. I'm gonna put a number. If you can, please go ahead and shoot that number back to me once you see it, so I could see what the latency on there is real quick, because I'm live streaming to TikTok and YouTube. I don't know if it's slowing it down or what. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a number. Let's see what you get. All right, nothing on YouTube. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, just got it back. I hope that's not how long it's taken for the stuff to come around. I'm gonna do it on TikTok. I want to see if it works there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a number right now, guys, on TikTok. Here it is. Boom. There's a number on TikTok. And then YouTube. Here's a number on YouTube. Let's see. All right, that was really quick on TikTok. That was very quick. And YouTube is very laggy. There we go. Yeah, so it's about double the time of TikTok. So that sucks. But if TikTok keeps freaking freezing and kicking me out every dang day, it's going to be really frustrating for me to keep doing these lives in the morning. All right, SPHL guys, it's coming back down to the 200 EMA here. Let's see if it ends up bouncing, because it's still above the volume weighted average price, but you guys can see what it's doing now. If we pay attention to what ROHL did yesterday, you could see almost the exact same pattern. So it pumped, right? Pumped over here, then it started dumping over here. You've got this little bull pennant kind of thing. Let's see what it did today. So today it did a big old cup and handle. That's a big old cup and handle on roller. Down to 27.72 right now. Go ahead and hit the like, the follow, and the share, guys. Let's keep that going. It's super laggy. Yeah, I see that. That sucks. I mean, I can just log into YouTube and just go live from YouTube. I think I don't have to use OBS, because OBS is what's sending it all out there. But anyways, let's take a look at something else here. I think this one's going to come down to there. Let's look at that ALTS. ALTS, no momentum, slow crawler. It's 94 million float. It's only done 4 million in trading, almost 5. Uh, not looking fantastic. Just breaking out roughly above what it hit yesterday in after hours. Knack, what's up, Easy Tweak? How you doing, bruh? Knack, N-A-K. There's Knack. NAC is slow as well. That's a huge float though, 542 million. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah. That's not great. That's not gonna do it. That ain't gonna cut it, yo. How about CJMB? Careful with that one. That's a pump and dumper stock, but as you can see, it's got 141 million. I'm sorry, it's got 1.41 million float. So that's nice. That's within our range that we like. It's got it's it's almost half its volume, half its average volume so far. NAC, let's see, CJMB. What's CJMB? There's its 1.14. So it's already done the volume a bunch of times, 159 million. So average volume is 39,000. 39,000. So this was a pump and dumper stock. Yeah, he's been calling this one out for a minute, and he basically pumped the shit out of it. So nice steady uptrend here. It broke the trend down here. Let's see if the 200 will hold it. If not, if it doesn't hold the 200, it'll probably drop back down to the 253, something like that. Let's see if this cup and handle works out here on a 1 minute on roller 2785, 2767 right now, kind of bumping around. Yo, what's up, Daisy? Wonder what happened. We had 30 people in here, now we got 17. What happened? What's up, Daisy? All right, here comes that cup and handle. Remember, cup and handle only really works if it breaks through the cup part through the top. So if it comes up, tests it, and comes back down, that's not a cup and handle. It didn't work out. That's the end of that pattern. So it's still got a chance. There's the cup. Right here, cup. There's the handle, and need some motion here. Need some more volume as well on that. Let's see what else is doing what. AUID. That was an interesting one this morning. It's been trading sideways ever since. Ran up to 249, down to 179. Back up to 231, back down to 193, and 242, and then back down to 193. So I would watch the on AUID, which is over here now on the left. As you can see, if I zoom out, you can see what it's been doing. So here's, if it breaks roughly about 189 is when I'd start to worry. You can see it's been kind of bouncing around. This is the first time it actually got down to the volume weight, or to the 200 EMA on a 1 minute. I'd watch for it to break through probably about 230. Yeah, about 230. Watch it actually break through on volume, because it could fake you out like it did here. It hit 245 and then right back down. So there's that one. BNKK. That one was an interesting one this morning. Looked like it was going to be a beast. Again, under 6 million free float. Once it hit 608, after that it faked us out, made us think it was going to curl up and test that high again, and then it broke the 200, and it's continued to be in a downtrend. If you don't know what trend it is, let's make it easy for you. So Weeble's got this little thing called a trend channel. You can go ahead and click it anywhere. So let's say I wanted to see where it went from, oh, I don't know, from market open. So let's click here, and you can take it this way. You can take it as far as you want. So I'm going to go ahead and click it, like I said, right about there. you can see the trend channel is going down. It's consistently going down. And so what that tells me is, and it's actually perfect. Put a line right here, you'll see what I'm talking about. So if I put a line right here, you see where it hits down here, and then it's where it bounced off of right here. So you can see that that is a solid area of support. Now, if it were to break that, then you're done. This thing's probably going to come right back down to about 286. I'm in a distribution stage, then it will drop to markdown. It's in a distribution stage, then it will drop to a markdown. Okay, Dallas, Texas Realtor. All right, so there's that. Hey, thanks, Jen Tripp, for the hearts. Me appreciate that. What's up, Mark? Thank you for the hearts. Me appreciate that as well. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. All right, so that's where we're at there. Again, if it comes down to about like I said, 362, it's going to go down. And if it breaks that, if it can get back above volume weighted average price, which is 431, then you have another chance to hit $5. So that's what I'd say on that one. Let's see here. CJMB coming back up a little bit. It's over $4. It did a little double bottom off of the 200 EMA there. That one needs to break about 437. Breaks 437, you might get about 489 on that, if not even higher. It's a low float. It's done a lot of volume already. 161 million shares traded. If you can prove profitability, I will sign up to your service. Well, you just need to watch my live streams. That's it. There you go. Proof's in the pudding, right? I ain't got shit to prove to nobody. I'm a regular trader, regular guy. I'm not a whiz kid when it comes to pretty much anything. I could read charts with the best of them, and I can call out price targets with the best of them. So I'm on every morning, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, till about 6:30. That's how it goes. Thanks, Cree. Thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's how it works. If you're in my Discord, I go ahead and I send you my wins, my losses, that kind of stuff. I consistently send pictures of what's been going on in the day, and I'm very vocal. Thanks, Joseph. I'm very vocal about how I did that day or how I'm doing currently, that kind of thing. I don't hold any punches, so yeah. I don't twist anybody's arm to sign up. It's all up to you. So there you go. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, CGTL took a dump. 480, 482 down to 289. The stair steps. See the stair steps right here. So it did a double top right here. 1, 2, boom 1, boom 2, boom 3, boom 4, and right back down. Yep, there it is. She literally erased all the gains that she made today. All of them. Pretty crazy. Yeah, that's why I always tell you guys, you got to take the profits on the way up. Don't mess around. Oh, that's it. Let's see. Let's take a look. What else is moving here? Oh, IVP was good to us the other day. That was fun. All right, there's MLEC halted on the way down. Another one of those really, really low floats. Cree's dancing. That's right. MLEC halted down. Hit 9 909 after being up at 1296. Another one of those 100,000 share floats. So far it's done 4.1 million. Sheesh. Hey, I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Look at that. Choppy, choppy, choppy. What else we got here? AHMA. That was a fun one. ATPC got me this morning for a couple bucks. This one got me this morning for a couple bucks. Oh, here. You know what? Here. Where's my Discord? It's here somewhere. There it is. So here, this is my gains on my Discord for those of you that are asking. There you go. So I did good on SPHL. I got my ass kicked, and got my ass kicked. I was gonna wait on PTHL to basically lose $100, but I got impatient, said screw it, I'm out. And let me see how it did. But yeah, so there, that's usually what I post. I'll post this and that's it. And other people post their stuff. See, there's another one I posted from the day before. So that one was good. That was a 4 in a row. I know it's only $1.99. I know. I got stopped out at one point. Got back in and try to make something of it. Rhyme. That was just a playful little thing I did there, and Beam. These basically saved it. That's it. I saved it. IVP got in nice and early. It was 100% gain, so that was pretty good. But yeah, so if you guys have questions, there you go. It's all there. I don't fuck around. Because what's the saying? Fuck around, find out, right? That's right. Okay, and roller. Yeah, did roller do the cup and handle? Did it go? Did it take a run? Nope, didn't work out on the cup and handle, but it could be coming right back up here. Just needs to break through. Usually tell people when it messes up and it doesn't get through the cup part, there's just a huge level of resistance right here. That's all it is. So if the volume's keeping up, if the volume keeps pushing, then there's a good possibility it'll break through that and go for a little bit of a run. I'm saying it's probably going to hit about 33.43. That's what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. I have been plenty of times. Again, this is just entertainment, nothing else. Mm-hmm. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the follow, do all that stuff. And again, now here's another thing I'll do. Let's go here because I haven't done it yet. People always sit there and go, well, what's Jrockstocks? Well, here's Jrockstocks. It's very simple, nothing crazy. So here's Jrockstocks. If you haven't yet, read the reviews. There's 91 of them. They're from people that are in these lives, people that have been on, canceled, life changes, things happen, babies born, wives laid off, husbands laid off, shit dropped on foot. Like, there's so many different things that I've heard. Did you take a... No, I did not. I held on. I actually just showed that. But yeah, so Jrockstocks, there you go. That's my website, my track record. I gotta fix this. This shit's just not working right. But what I'll do, or what I've been doing, is I've been putting the stuff that's on the watch list on the weekends. I'll go through all 7 days, and I'll put on like what it hit. So this one, all these here. This one hit take profit one, take profit one, take profit one, take profit one. So 6 out of 7. 2 of them got all 3 take profits. The highest gainer that day, I put that on there as well. So that's what that is. But again, it's not working right. Something's wrong with it. Helpful links, good place to go to, check out what I look at when I do a little bit of you know, trying to figure out what a stock's going to do, what news it has, that kind of stuff. A good spot for news is newsfilter.io, right there. These are free links, free sites. Webull is what I use. That's what this platform is that I'm using. And TradingView is good. You can actually edit your what actually goes on. You can change colors of things. You can make it kind of throw out an alert when it hits a certain thing. I've been playing with it. I've been working on some code in there that hopefully will make my job a little easier calling out some of these stocks. Anyway, so there's that. There's Learning Center, just a couple things you should know before you get into trading. And know that, obviously paper trading is not like real trading. It's close, but the emotions aren't there. So it makes it a lot harder. There's the watch list blog. So wait, am I logged in? Yeah. So this is what the watch list blog looks like. Okay, so let's go with, I don't know, let's go January 13th just to show you what that looks like. So here we go, ATON, entry, stop, take profit 1, 2, and 3. A couple notes on the stock there. HGB, L, same shit. Couple notes. Then I put down here, I put cleanest setups and highest fade risk, volume stalls, that kind of stuff. But it just gives you a good idea. It says when I posted it, so I can't be like chili dipping and you're cherry picking or whatever. This is just plain and simple. That's how it works. Here's the pricing on it. $59.99 gets you full access. That's monthly. Access to the website, access to the watch list, access to the Discord. If you want to save 20%, you pay for the whole year. $569. Same thing. You get all the access you would if you were with this one. There is a starter here for you. It's the watch list only, no Discord. But here, if you're curious how my watch list does, you can hop on and actually get the watch list and only pay $39.99 a month. So there you go. You don't get Discord access. You don't get scalper alerts. You don't get real-time commentary. No live updates. No Jrockstocks intraday levels. And no direct message access. But that's how it is. That's how it works. If you want to know about me, you just read this. And there you go. Okay, so there's that. Now, again, I'm going to show... hang on a second here. I'm going to show Lolo Rod how it worked for me, because I showed all you guys, and I'm sure he wants to see too. So here's my gains for today. Lolo Rod, there you go. This is what happened today. So struck out, struck out, struck out. Minimal loss, minimal loss. This one was a bastard. And then SPHL 355.50. And I made 205.18 for the day. So it worked out. So there's that. All right. Let me make sure there's no questions in the Discord. Cool. We're good. All right. So, hey, J-Rock, did you trade? Yep. There you go. There's that one. There's that. Okay, cool. We're all caught up on that. Let's look at some stocks here. With this kind of flubbery going on here, change it to a 5-minute chart. Take a look at that. See what you think. How's that look? This would almost look like a inverted head and shoulder pattern here. It's a very choppy one, obviously. There's the shoulder, here's the head, here's the other shoulder, and it was supposed to break out, which actually it did right there. The 29.50, right? Now it just came back down. We were looking at a cup and handle here, but it's not working out. So, whatever. That's what stocks do. Hit the like, the follow, and the share, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm only going to be on for probably another 40 minutes because I'm going to go to the gym and go do some laps, do some swimming, get some of the frustrations out that TikTok's put me in. Here, see, look, this is what I'm talking about right here. What a pain in my ass. Here you go. PTHL. Yep. This is the one I was in that dumped like a mother fricker, right? Look at that. Gee, what happened there, you ask? I don't know if you ask, but if you do ask, there you go. It doesn't look that great, right? Doesn't look great. Looks like it pumped, it dumped some more, broke the 200. Technically, if I weren't as stubborn as I am, I would have probably gotten rid of it right about here. But I didn't, and I let it keep going, and I let it keep going, and I let it keep going. But again, the morning didn't start off that great. My dog and her damn licking. She woke me up. I was pissed off. Then TikTok was acting stupid. Yeah, and so I wasn't in a straight good frame of mind. I was in an emotional, pissed off state of mind. Hey, look at that! You guys got me to 5,100 likes in just that short time period. So that's awesome. I appreciate you guys. And trust me, I'm gonna get YouTube figured out and make sure that it does a good job and it's not lagging, because the lagging part is not fun. Can't stand it. So yeah, just keep on looking here. Uh, so right now, 950 is kind of like a chill period. You'll usually see stocks trade sideways. Oh, I do have a message on the website. Oh, we got a new subscriber, Ashley. Well, thanks, Ashley. Thanks for subscribing. Awesome. That's cool. All right. So, yeah, we're watching PTHL right now. We're seeing if this nasty, nasty little stock wants to go ahead and move. We'll see. But if it does move, I was thinking it was going to hit about right roughly there, about 80 cents. So that's another 20 cents from where it's at right now. Be careful with this stock. As you can see, it is not one you can trust. Doesn't matter if it has news. Doesn't matter anything. Um, I think this is the one that's actually changing its ticker, if I remember correctly. Yo, what's up, Cardinal? How you doing, man? Thank you for the hearts. Me appreciate you. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. There's 62. Yeah, this is the only one that really spanked my butt today. And now it's just kind of moving slowly. We'll see if it can get there. There's 63 right there. You got a big wall at 65, 11,535 shares on the ask. If you watch your tape, you'll see where these fake walls or sometimes real walls are sitting. So like I said, 11,535 at 65. Now it's okay. See, it broke through that, but the ask didn't show it. The ask didn't show that there was enough push in there. I'm also watching NBBO, and it's showing me about 62 cents, and that's where it just dropped down to. So hit 67.64, 13 cents away from the target of 80 cents on this one here. If it breaks through, that's awesome. But look at that. I would have been making money. Unfortunately, this thing just didn't like me very much this morning. So watch PTHL right now, 70 cents. We're 10 cents away from our target. Let me put it up there actually. 10 cents away from our target. And let's look at the Discord real quick. Where's that alert? There it is right there. So technically on the alert, on the Discord, and here I'll show that to you guys. So there's what was alerted this morning. So, whoops. Jesus. All right, so there you go, PTHL, alerted at 3:10 in the morning, my time, Pacific Standard Time. PTHL entry 60 to 65 cents. Right now is actually working out. 60.65 stops. The stop is 56. Take profit 70, take profit 78, and take profit 85. Now looking at it on this go around, I'm actually looking at it to break through the 65 and run up to 80. Those take profits are there for people that get a little greedy and don't want to take profits. So it kind of reminds them, hey, these things are known to pump and dump hard. So be very careful. Right now there's a bid wall of 29,000 shares at 60 cents. So that's the bulls trying to keep it up. So yeah. Looks like it was a fake bid wall, maybe. Very possible. Let's see what else is moving. IBRX, nice and steady. Yeah, it's slower, definitely slower. It's done 44 million on a float of 330, but it has done a good job being bullish. So what did it do here? Hit the 200 EMA. What did it do here? Hit the 200 EMA. It rode the 200 EMA. Yeah. Okay. So what that means to me is there's a great possibility of this thing retracing back to the 200 EMA, which is 356. So that's kind of where I'd be looking at to see if possibly I'd want to enter this stock if it did come back down here, or I'd be looking for a breakout. And that breakout, we would go to the 30-minute to see where it's been, where it's possibly going. So there's 386. And look at that, 376. So 386 is already above its standard 376. So that's cool, but when you're looking at it, you want to make sure that it's pushing a lot of volume when it's up there. Because if it just barely clears it, it's going to come right back down and it's going to crash. Now, the next take profit on this one would probably be sitting about $4, obviously, because $4 is your psychological level of resistance. That's where people sell. So there you go. And look at that. Your next take profit on that would probably be somewhere right around there. 410 is going to be a little rough. So you're looking about 452. Screw that. You're looking right here. That's what it is right there. 438. Yep. That's what I would call it. So most of the time, you guys will see me call it stocks. You'll see me call it price targets. The price targets are based on how I've seen stocks perform. The price targets are spread out the way that I would think that you would take profits, right? So you got 262 right here. Well, look, it stopped about 291. What is that? About 30 cents, right? So pushed about 30 cents. Let's see what it did here. So 291. 291, look at that, 320. So you're looking about 30-cent moves on this one right here. So what would I probably do here? If it can get from where it's at, so 386, if it can get from 386 to about 410 is where my, my tingy sense would start kicking in at that point. Because if you think about it, it moves 30-cent increments. So here it ran 329, dropped down 290, and back up 354, back down 320, back up, 385. This is a 30-minute chart. What's it do in 5 minutes? Well, you can kind of look at it the same way. Just kind of measure roughly. So you got this big candle, this big body candle right here. So this big body candle went from 307 to 330. So you got 23 cents there. You got another little big body candle here, 347, 327. So you got 20 cents there. That's how I would look at it. When it does this kind of stuff right here, when it starts rounding, think about it on the opposite side, on the flip side, when you're looking at a cup and handle, or you're looking at a double bottom, or you're looking at a double bottom saggy booby pattern, right? It's kind of the same thing. It's like, okay, so it's starting to lose some speed here. You can see the candles getting smaller, starting to curl around. MACD's turning red. You know, you could only expect a couple things. It had a good push all day. All day it went from 306 to 386, so 80 cents. That's a good push for a stock. It's up 25%. It's a huge float. So, I mean, what do you expect? It's only done 44 million on a float of 330 million. That's a lot of cheese. All right, so let's see here. Ooh, NUWE. Man, I think ran to 285 and then it came back down to 240. A little bit possible dead cat bounce there. Let's see, 118. All right, so that's lottery. All right, let me take a look at stock OCG. How's it doing? Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't get into that. I was thinking of getting into this yesterday, getting back into it yesterday, and then I decided against it, which is good because on these, like, you could put 200 bucks in here and buy 10,000 shares. Right now it's at 0.0099. Well, at 0.0099, if it runs up to, like, 3 cents and you got 200 bucks of it, that can make you a pretty little penny. All right. There's not really much going on now. SPHL decided to come on down. Come on down. Yep. So the right move was to take your profits. Like I keep saying all the time, take your profits on the way up into strength, not into weakness, or into strength, not out of weakness. There you go. That's a better saying. So it could possibly be doing an inverted head and shoulder pattern here. So you got head, you got shoulder, possibly working on another shoulder here, but don't focus on those little tiny possibilities there. Don't see anything else really doing anything. The roller's still stuck at that 26.34. It's about that time, so 10:02, around 11. I want to say about 11:30 my time, which is about an hour and a half from now. Things will start moving back again. But yeah, any questions, concerns, anything, let me know. Let me know. And see, it didn't freeze up today, did it? Or right now, it didn't freeze up. Damn it. KULR. Oh yeah, that was the other day. That one's one of those stocks that I just do not touch. That is a do not touch stock for me. Those are price targets from the other day. Those are possibilities. Currently, it's bearish, very badly bearish. It's under the 200 EMA and volume weighted average price. Volume is low. It's done 5 million already. Float is 42 million. It's a little high. And what else? Average volume's 2 million. So it's a little above average, but it did already run. So it ran to 458. Now it's down to 421. Could be taking a break before what's called Power Hour. Anything to buy right now? Um, some board shorts and some flip flops. Go sit on go sit on the beach, or board shorts and a towel. How about that? uh, Most of the trading from pre markets kind of flopping out now. We're waiting for IBRX to get up to $4. I have a good feeling that it will. Looks like it's got some news. Preliminary 2025 net product revenue for or of 1.1. I'm sorry, 113 million. I gotta get my glasses checked. I can't see. Oh, there's a message. But yeah, why do I hate KULR? Never done good on it. It's always flushed. It's always pumped and dumped on me. Yep. Your target on it's 446 though. Yeah, 446. What's up, Daddy-o? Let's see. Vacay says AHMA. AHMA. That was fun the other day. Hopefully you're not holding. There we go. 28. It's not bad. 5-minute chart. It's doing a little bit. Like I said, it's starting to round off. That's where I'd start to be a little weary when it does that. You can see it's using the 200 EMA as its support right there and right there. And if it breaks that, you'll probably see 24.36, something like that. 25 right there. 25.08, 25. I just bought in again. Good job. Good for you. Good for you. Hopefully you bought on that dip right here. Gotta love these low float stocks, man. They move. The scary part about them is when they're moving the right way, it's great, but when they're moving the other way, it's like, oh Jesus. Can you check Pola? Is this a penny stock? POLA? Pola is under $2, so yeah, it's under $5, so yeah, it's a penny stock. Come on, there we go. So it's creating gaps now on the way down. There's that stair stepping again. Low volume. It's only 158,000 shares so far. For the day, its average is 307, so it's not even at its average yet, and it's already 10 o'clock my time. So what? It's 1 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, she looks like she's heading on down. She's taking a break. She feels like she's been running too much. Unfortunately, she's been running the wrong way. She is very bearish. Very bearish. Let's take a look here. Yep. Oh yeah. She's fixing to fill this gap. See that big gap she's got? Yeah, there's literally like no support. Her last support is 128. If she can't hold it there, she's gonna fall down hard. Come right back down to this 46 cents. Yeah, just ugh. What happened to her? Why'd she fall on her face? Bad news? No news? People got tired of holding the bag. Let's see. Angel Martino just bought in on SGN. What do you think about that stock? Supposedly they're going to merge. 100 shares, FLPD instead of 1,000 made 1,400 instead of 14,000. I'm fuming. Hey, dog, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Hey, that's how it goes, man. At least you got profit. That's what matters. And I mean, you could have jumped in plenty of times. If you've got enough money to buy a stock, buy 1,000 shares. I don't know what price, but at least it's probably a minimum of 7 grand right there. If you got enough money to buy a stock at that price and buy 1,000 shares, you probably have an account where you can jump in and out. So yeah, let's see SGN. Bro, I'm still on a drawdown. I'm grateful. You're still on a drawdown. Okay. All right. All right. I got 6,000 on Polish shares and 5 Boston. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. All right. So SGN right here. Well, what I'm thinking, let's see, who was it that got an SGN? Angel Martinez. What do you think? Just bought in. Supposedly they're going to merge. Well, if they are going to merge, who are they merging with? And two, if they're going to merge, they're really getting beat up here. And they're, like I said, I know why you bought in. Is that on there? Did I accidentally try to make an order? I know why you bought in. You think that's the bottom. That's why you bought in. That's what makes me. Because it hit here, now it came back, but I don't know. I don't. Does it sound like there's water running outside? Give me 1 second. Sorry. It's because there is water running outside. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to fix that later. All right, so yeah, so SGN, you're thinking you caught the bottom of it, and you're hoping that there is merger news at 1,400 at 16 cents.